Good evening, good overnight, wherever they may be. Welcome back to a special edition of From Day One. I don't know if this is going to become a bonus episode, if this will become part 3, what have you. But power got restored, and we're back on with that call, and its content is just, too good to let go by. So we'll continue to march up the tower as we continue with the call.
Justice is closed. It's the best comment I've seen yet. So, I will be at the Ironton Courthouse tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
And just so you do know, I'll probably monitor that. Who knows, maybe we'll do an early morning live stream. If it is, though, it'll be to the backdrop of a guild war over on the other server. But who knows?
I will be down there. The amount of people the sheer amount of people who say, I need to focus on what we need to do, and that's what I'm going to do. So, do I wipe the phone tonight? What do you guys think?
No.
Should I wipe that phone right now? Should I get on the phone with AT&T and wipe it right this second?
I don't think you
should.
should.
Do? I need yes or no. Yes, wipe it. No, don't. Yes, wipe it. Or
it's
no,
weird how an alpha male needs to ask everybody else for advice.
Please, people with the money, tell me what to do.
And we'd be happy to get back with you. Thank you and have a wonderful
My bad, I hit my mic.
Okay, call AT&T, please.
Uh-oh.
Look up the number for AT&T.
Sounds like he's doing it.
Oh, well, if you're going to commit a crime,
felony,
now you
federal.
are flirting with some federal laws.
This is stressful.
Go for it. Record it.
It's
live stream it.
It's always good to film yourself doing it.
Yes.
And it is, completely in keeping with his philosophy of transparency, that he is committing the law, that he is committing crimes on screen for us all to see. So that's great.
He's like,
I'm staying for that.
He's like, I'm gonna stay strong. Your whole life is not in danger over the tickets, bro. These are like misdemeanors.
But dungeons.
And dragons.
He's like, I put my hands in front. He's like, I put my hands in front. Here.
They didn't even have Velcro.
Yeah.
They didn't do digital detainment.
Tristan, was my jailer.
Please. Do you have my Velcro? Do you have my patented Velcro straps? I have some in my Jeep if you'll let me go get it for you. He's hanging out with two people that when they walk in the door, it looks like they should be going, "Hi, I'm Chili. This is my brother Chili and my other brother Chili."
Hey, no original 80s Newhart references here.
The parents seem like the sort of people who might have trouble remembering more than one name, which is why they name them all after a common dish.
Chili!
Goddamn Chili Riano here. Fucking thinks he's from Texas because he spent a week and a half in jail in Forney.
I mean, I don't have any children, but if I did have children, I'd call them all omelette.
He's just...
He
wanted me to go... He wanted to meet up with me. I was like, no.
We'll ride horses. Put on torture cuffs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
torture cuffs.
Why would I meet up with you? Like, literally, why would I... Like, what would... If I got in trouble, let's say I went to meet up with him, right? And I ended up getting in trouble. Whose fault would that be?
Yours.
Be fucking my fault. I know what he is and who he is. Anything that happens hanging out with him bad that happens to me, it's my own damn fault. And I was like, no, I'm not going to go to jail. Thank you.
A quick comment from the chat team. People are asking for slow mode in the chat.
Let's see. I'll get it.
Yeah, that's up to you, Skeptic, because it's your live chat. You'd have to do it.
So
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me
But this is one of the things that I don't actually understand about the audit situation, is that if you go up and you take the trouble to engage with police officers and something bad happens,
Yeah.
you have instantly put yourself in legal peril, right? If you are trespassing inside a building and the police come to respond and one of them gets injured somehow, you technically have committed, let's suppose in the worst event one of them dies as a result of responding to an accident, to a situation that you created by trespassing. You're responsible for that. You can be charged with felony murder, is my understanding. So these
I believe
people
second degree, but
are
yeah.
putting themselves in situations, even though these aren't felonies per se. It would have to be a felony to qualify as felony murder, but they are putting themselves in a legally precarious position.
All murder is felonies.
Well, yes, but if you commit a felony such as trespassing or burglary or something like that, and somebody dies as a result of the crime having been committed, you are legally, I think, responsible for felony murder. You are culpable. You can be charged with it. So these people are putting themselves at risk.
Yeah.
Every time that they engage in this sort of activity of being somewhere where they've been asked or instructed to leave, they are trespassing and they are at risk if anything does go wrong.
Well, let me
Anyway.
let me I'm gonna read the super chats because as soon as I put it in slow mode, I'm gonna lose my spot. So I'll go through them pretty quick.
Okay. Go ahead.
Did he actually go to jail?
No, his friend
Oh, okay.
Inez did.
I thought-
He went to Forney, Texas, found some guy who just met him on the internet, thought, hey.
Hey, what? I lost you guys. I know hay's for horses, but... I certainly hope we're not going power down again. Don't they know we're trying to do a show here? One second, guys. Let me see if we can get reconnected. I would normally say that they're trying to Comcast us, but well, to do that we'd actually have to be upgraded to even the shittiness of Comcast. Meanwhile, we'll continue on with our next fight while I'm trying to reconnect with the boys.
I'll come down to Forney, Texas and fuck your life up. Went down there and had his friend arrested. Good job, Chili Bowl. JL became a new member. Thank you, JL. Tommy Boy, $9,005. Delete Laws is live right now demanding to speak to the FBI. Oh, I know. Thank you so much for pointing that out. All right, we'll do a couple more and then we're going to get back to his live stream. Oh, I got the, oh, that's right. I'm doing this because of slow mode. All right, things I do. He's all talk, snake oil, e-bag, and whining lame. Yeah, he is an e-bagger. The Age of Fabulous for $4.99. No constitutional law has taught me to put my headphones on my head or act like an idiot.
Guys? Blue Bacon, Skeptic Tones. That's Sir Tony.
Clark is pulling the Jussie Smollett
Oh, please don't.
defense.
Okay, we don't have any audio on it.
Oh,
Skeptic.
100 push-ups.
I can't hear him.
Oh, my bad.
Way, shape, or form suicidal at all whatsoever. I just want to put that on the record now while there's a couple thousand people in here. I am not suicidal. So if anything happens to me, I was killed.
Are you fucking kidding?
Right? He's out there making such waves that
You're quite delusional, though. You might not be suicidal, but you're delusional.
At the same time.
Guys, I only sell pamphlets. I don't have children on a private island.
This is what convinced me.
He's talking about calling Project Veritas.
The number for Project Veritas. Let's call them now and at least get more.
Oh my God, he's trying to call Project Veritas. Oh, Jesus criminy.
No, I don't have a phone.
Do you think everybody in that room knows about Amnesty International?
Hold on, let me turn it down.
No.
They said they were gonna search my phone tomorrow.
What'd you say,
The
Tony?
ones who said that handcuffs aren't torture?
I was just asking if you think anybody in that room knows what Amnesty International is, because I'm just wondering why they aren't on the phone to them.
I don't know.
Not yet. It's a matter of
Not
time.
yet. Okay.
Thank you guys for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Anybody have the phone number for the UN?
Does anybody else know the number for Project?
I think it's 911.
Hello, 911. I've been kidnapped. Sir, that's a jail.
Oh, you just said it again.
It's a
It
lawful
has nothing
arrest.
to do with violence.
But I've been kidnapped, Your Honor. I was put in a place that had these metal horizontal,
Confusing Joe
like
Rogan
metal
and Alex
things.
Jones.
No violence.
Oh, please.
Does not have anything to do with violence.
It will not have anything to do with violence unless it's in a cage.
Sunday,
To the death.
Sunday.
Just don't catch me right after I inject my nutsack full of testosterone.
An ESPN minus.
They already got knocked out once.
Joanne Saley, member for 5 months. Thank you very much. I wouldn't take classes from this clown. Yeah, smart idea.
All right, let's see who's calling now.
Thank you for calling Project Veritas with the mission of exposing corruption, fraud, and waste in order to achieve a more ethical and transparent society.
So, for people that don't know who Project Veritas is,
Go ahead,
it's like,
Skeptic.
they're like this right-wing expose the left group, you know, that's just their deal. I'm not going to get into it.
Frame the left in many cases.
In many cases, yes. Their thing is like they're weirdos, okay? They get banned all the time for misinformation and disinformation. And there's a lot of it that is, in fact, actual disinformation that's intentionally designed to mislead you. I don't particularly care for them either way. Plus or minus, it doesn't matter to me. I don't really pay attention to politics too much. But just so you know, in case you're wondering who Project Veritas is, they would not waste their time with this guy. They look at trying to, like, their whole idea of what they try to do is they try to expose, like, huge companies for being, you know, frauds. That's what they try to do. But, like, a lot of times it's just intentional disinformation. So I'm not supporting them so that everybody knows.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody here is skeptic.
Oh, let me turn it up. Thank you,
This
Justin.
is the thing. He's not standing up for people. If he was standing up for people, he would care about what other people want.
Correct.
But he demonstrably doesn't care what other people want. The concept that this is a democracy and the majority of people in this society do not approve of what he is doing and deem it to be largely illegal and a general public nuisance seems to completely escape him and every other similarly delusional whack job.
Right.
All my other property to my friends there, but they kept the phone so that they could track it to try to get the confidential information. I know you guys are for justice. I have the sticker Project Veritas on the back of my phone. I have I think it's a camel or a llama on the back of the phone. I have your sticker on the back of my phone. Please reach out to me. Thank you.
I'm a stockholder. You have to listen to me.
Wait,
I once donated $2 to get a sticker.
Listen, this is a
Found them out.
fundraiser.
Somebody
Please
recommended
check,
them to
my
him.
Cash App.
I wonder if he really has a sticker on there, if he just said
Hold on, he's e-bagging.
blow smoke in their ass.
Gentlemen, I don't know at all. Put up $1,500 to get me out of the dungeon. They told me they would hold me there if I didn't give them
Yeah, I'm manually turning volume up and down, guys. That's when you say there's no audio, I know. It's just because I was letting Tony talk. My bad for that. Here we go.
I said I'm still not going to give you my social security number. Then the guy came back in again and he said, if you don't give your social security number, I'm going to charge you with obstruction of justice. Obstruction of justice if I don't give up my social security number. Obstruction of justice.
I mean, that's not technically wrong.
The injustice is them.
How much right does the county have in getting that information from you?
For his social? Oh, no, they can absolutely get that from you. I don't know what it would actually be charged with. In some places, it would be failure to provide identifying information to law enforcement. It could be considered obstruction. If they are required to have it on their, for example, their jail intake forms, yeah, he has to provide it.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's right.
His,
I didn't think of it
yeah.
like that. On his jail intake form, you're absolutely right. Because that's your only federal identifying number you have. I mean, you have state IDs, but you don't. The only federal one you really have, I believe, is unless you're a DoD employee, it's going to be
right.
SSN.
It's a social, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that what he's saying is accurate, but it's not entirely inaccurate in the sense that it's not entirely wrong. So it just goes to show he doesn't really know what he's talking about. Again.
Peter George, I believe, says not correct. SSN is federally protected. Now, if that's the case, that's fine. If that's the case, that's fine. I would think, I know that that's your unless you're a DoD employee, that's going to be your only federally identifying number. Or unless you have like an EIN, but that's for different purposes.
Yeah, that's IRS.
Commercial purposes, not identification.
When they assaulted frickin' media yesterday on the street, they hit his camera, Donnie. That made me the most angry. That's when I
the most angry.
Yeah, no, I know the DoD
camera.
ID is different than the SSN. I was just saying that I think that's going to be the only federally identifying ID number you have outside of SSN.
Yeah, most people would have.
Assemble peacefully. It's the most important thing. If you think
But you can't. Yeah, okay, but you can't do that once they close. That's okay. We didn't get through the video. He got arrested because he was trying to protest at a city hall or some kind of city building, and they closed the building. And they told him he needed to leave because it was closed, and he said, okay. And then as they're walking off, he goes, we're going to protest. Well, they went in there and told him to leave. He said no. They took him to jail.
Yay, I liked when he gets taken to jail.
Don't necessarily have the right to trespass.
We'll find out if the judge will sign off on the phone or not. Because we'll be at the courthouse tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And we will go talk to a judge and see if we can get that signed off on in the morning. That's what we will do.
Other, you'll get arrested again tomorrow morning.
I shouldn't sit on here all night. I'm actually gonna pack up. I'm gonna get out of this location. I'm supposed to be at this location for another day, but I'm gonna pack up because too many people know where I am to get out.
Oh my God, people know where you are.
I won't be able to relax. I mean, granted, I'm on,
Nobody cares about you.
People know where he
Nobody
is.
fucking cares about you like that. Nobody's coming for you, Chili.
He might go ahead and be, sought after.
The one who said he would charge me with obstruction of justice. Shanna, I appreciate that. We're going to need Shanna, I appreciate that. We're going to need a civil rights attorney. We're going to need a criminal defense attorney because I will be at the Ironton Courthouse in the morning. This is just a lot of pressure, to be honest with you. It's a lot of pressure. Okay, let me figure out how to do the slow mo. Go to poll, go to support, custom emojis.
Anyone wants to take this, it's going to take him more than 8 years to figure this one out.
I'm gonna put my.
Oh wow, I'm impressed. Hold on, I'm impressed. I think this may be the first time I've ever seen him touch the frames of his Sally Jesse Raphael glasses with his fingertips. Every other time, he touches with the middle part between his two knuckles, between his first knuckle and his second knuckle. He always touches right there, like he makes like a C, and his fingers like come down in front of the lens. But watch. This may be my first time to ever see him do this.
All right.
Look.
I'm gonna put
hold on. He only half did it.
You're right.
His right-handed the C. His left-handed the proper glass thing will look.
And then he faked it.
We'll get him next time.
Next time we'll get him.
I'm gonna put my. Is there a way to go to slow mode? Does anybody know how to go to slow mode from here? Listen, Team Skeptic is probably on our side, to be honest with you. He's for law and order.
I am for law and order. I am.
He's totally rooting for us, guys.
He's rooting for us, man. He's on our side.
I told him he could come on here.
I found it.
He can come have
I
a
hope he
conversation. I hope he does. Oh, he's not even talking about it.
Allow
Somebody go
comments.
over there and say Team Skeptic emailed you to come on and have a talk.
Comments.
I'll remind him that I'm not on his
Yeah,
side.
Almost there, guys. I almost have it.
We're not. Do I come off as being on his side? Anybody in the chat put one in the chat if I'd come off as a traitor? Because I don't think I do. Did you not see the video I made about you? Yes, I'm all for law and order. Yes, we have some points that we agree upon. But your methodology is fucked up and it's going to fuck things up for me. So that's why I want you to stop pulling your bullshit. Deal with enough restrictions.
He's doing
as it is.
e-bagging
Fucking
again.
don't need any more on fucking speech. People like this guy are going to fuck it up for us. I want y'all to know that. People like him and Silence Boy and all these other people that want to harass fucking... I'm telling you, wait till you see my video when I come out on it with this
There
guy.
that is right there.
Wait till you see how he fucking talks to the janitor. It's fucking completely inappropriate.
But I just posted it there. I'm the one in yellow. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. We're going to have to hire a couple of attorneys here. It sucks. It sucks. I should have gone to law school and learned more. I should have learned.
Wait a minute, didn't he have 20 years?
No shit, you wouldn't be in the situation you're in. That's the
I
whole
should have gone to law
point.
school before teaching law.
Or getting arrested, that's for sure.
Thank you for the support.
Oh, no.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I mean, there's like a basic under, like, what's common sense tell you, people? When you're somewhere that you don't own, you don't belong there, and they say, the
Get
building's
out.
closed, you need to leave. You leave. That's what a normal person does. You don't even have to be an auditor to do that. I mean, like a non-auditor. It's just, that's how society works, people. If you told someone to leave your house, you'd expect them to leave your house. If you said, hey, I have an open house from 8 to 5 p.m. Everybody can come by and check it out and go through it. And at 5 p.m. they tell you, hey, time's up. Closing it
Get out.
down. You don't get to say, no, I'm protesting and I'm just going to sit here inside of your open house. You don't get to say that. Just like this guy doesn't get to tell people that he's protesting, he's going to stay inside the fucking courthouse or whatever the building. I'm going to call it the courthouse because that's what I think it is. City Hall, whatever.
Same with City Hall, but
Wherever
yeah.
he was at. You can't just stay there. I'm up for law and order, meaning I agree with the cops for arresting your dumbass. You're exactly right about that. But the thing is that you're not on my side.
He's not on,
He said I'm making
having a
fun
brain
of him.
cell.
I mean, I kind of am a little bit. Oh, hear that? Fake criminal record.
It's all crap. Anybody, when you decide to take the leadership position, when you say, I'm going to lead, and you announce that you're going to lead, what happens is people don't want you to be able to lead. That's what happened.
Yeah, because when you announce you're going to lead, people are like, oh, but that guy leading?
Well, this is the thing. So he sees himself as a leader, but then he was asking everybody what to do earlier.
Yeah.
Well,
Should I delete my phone?
Look, and here's the other thing. Whoever's over there tell him that I'm not here to try to debate him. He can come on here and say anything he wants. Me, Blue Bacon, and Tony will just have a conversation with him. Look at that. There he goes.
Mhm.
Oh, he missed it. He didn't touch his glasses.
He's getting close, but yeah, then he pulls away. I should post a picture to you guys over here so you guys can.
I'm being told for some of the
He's
chat.
got kind of like
God.
a Sally
I'm
Jesse
not
Raphael
doing this
style
for
glasses.
exposure, guys. Go ahead. What were we gonna say?
No. Someone in the chat is saying they've reached out to dispatch over in Ironton and told them about the phone, and they've taken care of it, probably put it in a place where it can't connect to a network. And from what I understand, they've alleged that it could lead to additional charges. I don't know if they alleged it or they're just repeating something that we've said here. But I guess the phone is safe if he wants to try to delete anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't delete anything off that phone if I was him.
Just be real dumb.
Yeah, it's literally he's dealing with misdemeanors here, guys. It's nothing like he's making it to be a big fucking deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not a big deal. He's probably gonna have to pay a couple $100 in fines. That's it.
Destruction of evidence, though, that's a big deal.
That's a big deal. And the thing is here's the beautiful thing about it, right? His delusion will lead him to destroying evidence, to committing an actual crime over a couple of misdemeanor tickets, because he's delusional like that, and because he doesn't think in the same logical sense that you and me and Tony think in.
What's even better is if there is anything on that phone that you suspect that may be criminal in nature, him attempting to delete it basically gives them the ability to search it without a warrant due to the exigent circumstance doctrine. Because now he's trying to destroy evidence. They don't necessarily need a warrant to get into that phone if he's actively trying to delete what's on it. That's assuming there is something on there that they want. But like he's just making it worse for himself, not only criminally, but also in the sense that he's just making it easier for police to actually do a search if that's their intention.
Well, in my time on YouTube, I've learned one thing. People are not afraid to commit crimes on camera and put it on the internet. So
has anybody in his chat raised the specter that what he's attempting to do in deleting the evidence from his phone is illegal?
I don't think they're smart
Has anybody
enough.
told him this?
I don't think they're smart enough to know. I really don't.
I agree.
Unless you're if you're over there hate watching him, you don't want to tell him shit. You want to keep watching him do it because he's self-destructing. But if you're one of his followers, like I already said, you probably don't have an education. You're probably on the lower rungs of the socioeconomic status. You know, you're probably just you're not intelligent enough to know. You're in the same boat he's in. You would encourage him to commit these crimes, and then say it's the bootlicking Nazis and it's their fault.
This is absolutely ridiculous. There are people in the chat who are obviously his followers who are claiming that the police arrested him and took his phone because it's got some evidence of a police officer raping somebody on it. No. If that was their reason, they could have just arrested him earlier on some other trumped up charge rather than wait for him to be sufficiently idiotic enough to trespass, right?
So
it was then that they took the phone as evidence. That's not stealing.
Listen, before I say what I'm about to say, I need everybody in the chat to move away. If you're watching on mobile, put the phone down. Okay? If you're on your desktop, stand away from the fucking computer because you're gonna break something.
Go ahead.
He has 5 pieces of solid evidence against police officers that have been sexually.
Are we? Seriously? Yeah. Power's gone down again. And it's not recovering. So I guess we'll put this continued episode to bed. Like, share, and subscribe. Be kind to one another. And always release the Krakens as we march along from day one. Providing we do get power back and the connection back, we'll be back with our overnight art bell in the overnight. Till then, have a great day.